Isamu Noguchi was born in Los Angeles in 1904 to Japanese poet Yone Noguchi and his American editor Leone Gilmore. Isamu and his mother moved to Japan in 1907. In 1918, Gilmore sent her son to be educated at the Interlaken School in LaPorte, Indiana. Why? Apparently, it was safer at that time to be half Japanese in the U.S. than half American in Japan. Why that school? She read about it in National Geographic. Progressive it was. Here, Isamu learned to link art and intellect with practical things, an approach that characterizes his art throughout his life. Why is the museum here in New York? Before his death in 1988, he bought this building and grounds across the street from his studio, redesigning it to become one of two museums of his work, the other being in Japan. Why are we here? We have this table that looks like something he would have done, though it could be by somebody inspired by him. There's a lot of that, including right here in the gift shop. His table remains in production today. After high school, his teacher told him he would never be a sculptor and should go into medicine. He enrolled in pre-med at Columbia, where a bacteriologist advised him to reconsider art. He went to Paris, then India, then Greenwich Village, where he met Buckminster Fuller, with whom he worked on many projects, including the Dymaxion car, which never got off the ground, though it could turn in a tight circle due to its single rear wheel. It premiered at the Chicago World's Fair in 1933, and that was as far as it got. At top center, you can see Diego Rivera wearing a tie and entering the car. Later, he studied in China and Japan and worked in Mexico, where he created a socialist sculpture in a public market, and had a brief, passionate affair with Frida Kahlo, with whom he remained friends. After Pearl Harbor, he worked against Japanese internment, volunteered at a camp on an Indian reservation, and was then detained there and investigated as a spy by the FBI. He was saved by the ACLU. After the war, he became influenced by Surrealism, and in this period also produced the iconic glass-top table, as mentioned. Noguchi worked with Lafcadio Hearn, Martha Graham, John Cage, and Merce Cunningham. He also designed a baby monitor called the Zenith Radio Nurse. Noguchi created sculptures, gardens, furniture and lighting designs, set designs, ceramics, and architecture. I'm afraid that, in current parlance, our table may turn out to be Noguchi adjacent.